And so, what some of the things that hinder you from really walking in this oneness, and I mentioned it earlier, is trust. And trust is really to really understand someone's treasure. And so, when you, if trust has been violated, it's harder to rebuild it, but it's easy to establish it initially. But it has to be rebuilt in order for you to flow in oneness.
Exactly.
Because if there's mistrust there, then your conversation is not going to be right. Your communication, of course, you can't go in, you can't move into agreement, and it's all because of maybe a lack of forgiveness. So these are things that are important. Forgiveness is critically important if you're going to walk in oneness with each other. You gotta forgive. You gotta move to a place of communication where you're communicating with the intent to agree and not to win. So when you're communicating, you're not trying to win, you're trying to agree. The ultimate goal is to move to a place of oneness. So you can't be divided in your thinking when you're communicating. It's not that, well, I got all the evidence I need to show you, to prove to you. Well, that's not going to lead to a place of agreement. Yeah, if you just shut up and just do what I say and listen to me, then we'll agree. No, that's not good either. You've got to want to move. You've got to have a heart to move to walk in agreement, because that's the place of the commanded blessing, the place of agreement, the place of unity. That's where, remember what I talked about unity earlier. Unity and agreement is the place that you don't have to pray for that blessing. It's commanded. So when you're communicating to say, okay, how can we move back to that place where the commanded blessing is flowing in our lives?
Amen.
Because where we are right now, the enemy is winning. So how can we communicate? How can we come to an agreement on this so that we can move to the place of unity so we can get back to the blessing?